So hi everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome to, well, I guess you could say this is Mortal Monday because it is a Monday and we're going to be playing the original Mortal Kombat. So this game came out back in 1990, I think, like 30 years ago actually, roughly. Wait, when did this come out? I didn't actually research this. Mortal Kombat 1 release dates. I need to actually, I'm kind of curious now, I want to see. Let's see, Mortal Kombat 1992 video game. Mortal Kombat is an arcade fighting game released and published by Midway in 1992. Wait, when in 1992? October 8th, 1992. Holy shit, do you know what that means? It's going to be turning 30 next month. Well, just over a month from now. Like, technically we're still in August, but you might as well say we're in September, so just over like a month and change, month and a week or so, it will be turning 30. So yeah, that's I actually didn't know that it was like that close to its 30th anniversary. Don't know if we're going to get anything to celebrate the 30th anniversary. I doubt it. I don't think we're going to be getting Mortal Kombat 12 announced anytime soon. But that's going off on a large tangent. So yeah, Mortal Kombat's been around for a while. I grew up with it. I love it. And I've never played the original arcade version before. This is not that. This is actually the PC port I'll be playing, DOS specifically, which is on GOG.com. So I bought it from there because it was like heavily discounted. Like 1, 2, and 3 are on there for like $3 or something. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy. I'll take a crack at that, see what it's like. So we're gonna be playing Mortal Kombat 1 today. So let me get that fired up. There we go. You might have seen the DOS prompt appear there for a brief moment. But yeah, the first Mortal Kombat, you know, set the stage for many things. Violence in video games being the most prominent of them. Also, the ESRB was formed partially because of this game. The grand prize, your continued existence. Yeah. So for those that don't know the story of Mortal Kombat, basically there's like this tournament being held by this like other realm or something, and it's basically if you lose to this tournament, then your entire like world is like doomed. That's the general broad strokes of the story for this game. So let's see, press F10 for the stuff here. Let's see, what difficulties do we have? Hard, very easy. I'm gonna stick on medium. You know, I'm fine with that. That's a crummy prize. Yeah, I think I would rather have the consolation prize, thanks. So, by the way, if you do this, I was looking this up before I started the stream, but if you hold Shift and type in DIP, you get this. So there's a bunch of dip switches. I don't know what all of these do, but I do know that this one is... I think this one enables CPU fatality, so if I lose to an opponent, they may do the fatalities. And this one enables free play, so there won't be limited continues, which is great, because I'm probably going to be losing more than 5 times tonight, so it would be nice just to have like infinite continues so that I can actually beat the game in one sitting. I don't know what dip switches 7, 8, and 9 do, or 6, 7, and 8, sorry, but I did look up which ones did the important things, at least. So, exit and save. And we can begin. So, I'm going to be boring and start with Scorpion. I might change characters around, but I'm mostly going to be playing as Scorpion. Also, this game isn't 16:9 resolution, it's kind of a weird resolution, so I put a little bit of a blur effect on the edge there. Hopefully that's not too distracting. Let me know if the volume is okay when I play this. So yeah, the first Mortal Kombat, obviously it's aged a little bit. It's, you know, it's kind of like very rudimentary by today's fighting game standards. Even back then, it was a little bit simplistic. Really, the draw of this game was just like, you know, the over-the-top violence at the time. Like, there was no game like this when it first released. And I didn't have a local arcade next to me, so I was not like a part of that scene where it's like, whoa, crowding around, like seeing this like new video game in the arcades. But I've heard the stories, I've heard like, you know, the legends. and how this game almost single-handedly was the reason that the Entertainment Software Ratings Board was formed, the ESRB. Right, well, there you go. Wow, that doesn't give you a lot of time to perform that, does it? I'm not even sure what the... Let's see, I'm not even sure what the command is to do that. By the way, you know how you press the F10 key to access options? Do not do that during the gameplay, because this is what happens if you do that. Yep, you just get an immediate game over if you press that. So we'll consider that a mulligan. I just wanted to show that because I found it funny. It's like, oh, let me tinker with the options in the middle of the game. Game over. So you've got your leg sweep, you've got the uppercut, and then Scorpion has two moves, which you see, like the spear, and his other move, which I don't think I've shown yet, actually is the one where he kind of like vanishes off one side and comes out the other. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do that. So this game uses 5 buttons, which is an odd number of buttons. Like you have high punch, high kick, low punch, low kick, sorry, and then you have the block button. Yeah, fucking knee her. Smack her with my knee. Ooh. Classic match. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. I think we got like a Mortal Kombat animated movie earlier this year, but I never got around to checking that out. There was like one that came out like 2 years ago, back in 2020. I remember because that was like the height of the fucking pandemic and you couldn't leave the house for like months on end. You know, the dark times. But yeah, I remember watching that one, and I remember that one being like pretty decent actually. Like, it was a direct-to-DVD, direct-to-Blu-ray movie, and you would think, oh, it's not going to be that good, because, you know, it's like a direct-to-video sort of thing. No, actually, like, the animation quality is, like, absolutely fucking superb. And, like, the amount of, like, gratuitous violence, like, even in the opening minutes of the movie, it's, like, extremely violent and over the top, and I love it. It's so good. Yeah, get over here. There you go. I think you have to, like, hold block and tap up, up, up or something like that. I'm gonna try that next time. I forgot exactly what you do to, like, get that to work. I would say this is my favourite arena in Mortal Kombat 1, the one where you see, like, all the different fighters and then you see, like, a big statue of Goro in the middle. Goro being this game's, like, penultimate boss fight. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, so, being an arcade game and a quarter muncher, naturally the AI is going to kick your ass every now and again. Oh. Right, okay then, well I just got my ass handed to me there. Let's try Sub-Zero. So I don't know most of the characters' movesets, honestly. Like, I'm the kind of person that, like, sticks with the basics. Like, I like to use Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Mostly Scorpion. Live well, Lin Kuei Warrior. I remember that from Mortal Kombat 4. By the way, Mortal Kombat 4 is also on GOG.com. I bought that as well. Like, I bought 1, 2, 3, and 4 and Trilogy. And I got them all for, like, less than $20, so that's, like, really fucking good. But yeah, the GOG version of Mortal Kombat 1 runs really well. I'm quite happy with it. I had to, like, do some findangling with the control bindings, but once I got past that, it works perfectly. It's really good. I don't remember how you do the pit fatality though. Oh. So yeah, this version of the game being based on the DOS version I don't think there's a way to check your move list. You would have to like actually look that up. Oh. I'm standing on him now. Alright, there you go. You just mash all the buttons and then you press the block button to destroy. I would assume the original DOS version from like the 90s is like buggy or janky. And this is based on that version, but because this is like a re-release on GOG, I guess they like tinkered with it so it's less janky. Oh. The Scorpion in the first game, not Scorpion, the Sub-Zero in the first game have any moves other than the, you know, the ice ball? Because I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just kind of like figuring this shit out. Oh. Damn it. Oh, there you go. There's one. There's your fatality. Yeah, let's try Liu Kang. Oh, fuck. I like how I hit him there before he landed. Ah. There we go. You know what? That's like the worst feeling in Mortal Kombat when you... Like, when you do your uppercut and you miss and then the opponent does it to you instead. Like, that's like the fucking worst feeling in Mortal Kombat. That's like the ultimate Uno moment. Let's do Sonya. But yeah, obviously, you know, being the first game in the series, it's a little bit janky, it's a little bit old, but it's a, you know, it's an important game in video game history, and I like it. Of course, it starts to get really good with Mortal Kombat 2, and then once you go beyond that, it's debatable whether the games are good or not. I personally like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but not everybody, you know, is a big fan of that one. But yeah, I will stream Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe Trilogy in the next over the next couple, like, few weeks or so. Like, they'll all just be, like, one-off streams on here. I kind of figured, you know, they're, like, small enough games that I can, like, you know, get through them really fast. I don't know any of the fatalities, so if you're expecting me to do that, sorry to disappoint. Alright, so here's Kano. Member of the Black Dragon. I don't know, like, I love Mortal Kombat as a series, and I've played, like, every mainline game, but I don't know everything about all of the lore and stuff. Like, I know the broad strokes. I know that this guy is meant to be, like, one of the other, like, quote-unquote villains. Like, he is, like, aligned with the bad guys, essentially, but I don't know all the intricacies and the little, you know, nitty-gritty details about all the characters, but I do know, like, some stuff. But yeah, I think Kano's meant to be like a weapons dealer or some shit like that, at least in the modern games. Oh. Sonya wins. Cage's is BBBL? What's that? Oh, fuck. Speaking of Cage, here he is. So apparently the reason this guy is called Johnny Cage, specifically why he has the name Cage at the end, is because he's basically inspiration for Nicolas Cage, you know, the Hollywood actor. Which explains why this guy's backstory is that he is meant to be like a cheesy Hollywood actor. Let me tell you something, when I was younger, I fucking hated Johnny Cage as a character. I really didn't like him at all, but with the more modern games, like from Mortal Kombat 9 onwards, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. And he's had like a full character story arc all the way through, like between Mortal Kombat 9 and 11. Yeah, you know what? Let's try Cage as well. Forward, 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 high punch. Alright. Alright, well if I do get the win, I will try that. What distance? Because you have to like do it from a certain distance, I think. Like, is it sweep distance or next to them? Close. Alright. There we go, round 1 done. Also, that dude back there is Shang Tsung. That's the guy who you're going to be fighting at the end of the game. The big cheese. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh shit, I got it. There you go. It's that fucking easy. I actually pressed the high punch like 4 or 5 times there just to be absolute sure it was gonna work. But yeah, thank you for that. Johnny Cage versus Johnny Cage. We're actually almost at the end of the game. Oh. But trust me, the next few matches are going to take me the longest because, well, you'll see. The next few matches after the mirror match are basically CBT incarnate, like they're not fun. And you'll see why they're not fun in just a few moments. Yes! There we go. Right, I can do that consistently, that's quite easy. Right, welcome to Endurance. So, you have to beat 2 characters with 1 health bar to win 1 round. And of course, being a 3-round, like best of 3 rounds, you've got to do that twice in order to advance. And you have to like do 3 endurance rounds, so we're going to be here for a while. Like you would think, oh, I'd be done with this in like 10 minutes. Nope. This is where I'm going to be spending the large majority of my time on. I don't know any of Johnny Cage moves, sadly. Oh. Doesn't Kano have like what accent do they give him in like the modern games? They give him like a fucking Australian accent or something like that, like an outback stereotypical sort of like Shrimp on the Barbie voice. Ah, there's a classic. Take his heart out and show it to him. I haven't done Raiden yet, let's do Raiden for a bit. Haha! You thought you had the first strike? Well, you did, but... So yeah, for that one you pressed up, down, up to like teleport behind them. Oh! Cock blocked. Should have held the block button there to stop that. Oh, come on, how could you leg sweep me? Cheap ass AI. I love how the AI just anticipates like that. Ah, fuck. Alright, with their Scorpion's fatality. There's an unused animation of Shang Tsung using a sword for a fatality, but since... let me have Kano highlighted. So, unused animation for Shang Tsung using a sword for a fatality, but since he only ever transforms to use fatalities, it never appears. Oh, okay. Interesting. Isn't one of Kano's moves like he has to go back and then forward and then press an attack button or some shit like that? Or am I thinking of Blanca from Street Fighter? No. I forgot how you do that, like the thing where he rolls into a ball and like attacks him. Yeah, if I'm gonna have any chance to get through these endurances, I may have to use Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Those are the only characters I actually know how to play as, honestly. Or, you know, I could do that. What the fuck? Stop, he's already dead! Just fucking constantly, like, headbutting him when he's, like, trying to die. Holy shit, that worked. Chi strat unlocked. Oh wow, is the AI really that piss easy to beat with that strat? Apparently. Oh, sorry about that. Nightbot likes to be trigger happy when you spam emotes. Okay, we might actually get through this in the next, like, 5 minutes then. If it's just this easy. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to reconfigure Nightbot so it doesn't do stuff like that. Again, I apologize. I did see your message, though. Wow. They can't fucking fight back from you doing that. It's not like they even try to block it or, like, do one of those specials or jump or anything. Like, they just stand there and take it. Oh. Oh, fuck. Damn. It almost worked. Yeah, see, if I hadn't turned that dip switch on that gave me infinite continues, I would have gone back to the beginning of the game by now. The fact that I have to, like, do the endurance rounds, there's a reason why I enabled that. Now, let's go back to Scorpion. I'm gonna see if I can not cheese it this time. I'm gonna try and beat them legit. Which is to say, I'm gonna use my moves. Ah, fuck, I was trying to, like, teleport. Alright, Mario, let's do a great teleport. Alright, Scorpion, time to do a teleport. That was a great teleport, Scorpion. Oh, there we go. Ah, damn. I like how the head is not even, like, aligned and pasted onto the fucking hand. It's, like, kind of hovering below it. You cannot match my speed! Right, so that was Reptile. He shows up every once in a while to give you a hint. And basically, if you, like, follow the hints and, like, you know, successfully complete the vague objectives that the hints give you, you get to fight Scorpion, or Reptile. Did I say Scorpion? Sorry. You know what I mean. He's a green Scorpion, essentially. But yeah, this was like one of those like video game legends of the early 90s where it's like, holy shit, who the fuck is Reptile? And like there would be like these schoolground rumors about like, oh, there's this character in Mortal Kombat that appears every once in a while called, like, we don't know his name, but he's like this weird green guy that looks like a green scorpion or Sub-Zero, and he'll come out before each round and will tell you to like look to La Luna or some shit like that. And like people wouldn't believe you because it's like it was like something that you made up, but it wasn't. It was like real. And keep in mind, this was like the days before the internet. You couldn't look this shit up. So you had to like go off of like, you know, word of mouth. And I kind of miss those days when it was like, whoa, like, we don't have like the internet to look it up, and it's just like this weird mystery that we've got to like, you know, figure out without like the convenience of technology. But yeah, people eventually figured that out. Figured out that the guy was called Reptile because when you meet him, you see his name. There we go. Shit. I don't remember how to do that. Whatcha? There we go. Yeah, you have to wait until the pit stage happens and you see like weird shadows in the background, like floating in the sky. When that happens, you've got to like get a double perfect and end with a fatality or some shit like that without blocking. It was like some like fucking like really obtuse like requirements, but it was something along those lines. That's why you won't be seeing me doing it on stream. I believe this game has a cheats menu built in, so after we're done, like, with this game, I'm gonna have a quick look at those, see if there's anything worthwhile there. Maybe you can play as Reptile? I don't know. Oh fuck. Damn. Right, so we're on the final set of endurance rounds, so hopefully we can beat these guys. Yeah, fucking smack him in the face with my knee. Yeah, you know the expression, talk to the hand? Well, talk to the fucking knee. There we go. Oh, too soon. There we go. One more round. Oh. See, that time he blocked. Fuck. Yeah, this round's not going as good. I know I'm kind of cheaping them out right now, but... Oh no! Ah. As soon as I saw that miss, I knew. Oh, no thanks. Oh no! I love when they cheap you out like that. Is that meant to be a fatality? Like him doing like a flip and then doing a massive uppercut? It's kind of a shit Mortal Kombat fatality, not gonna lie. Wild to think the blood was a cheat code in the Genesis version. Yeah, it was. But the Genesis version was the one I was introduced to. That was like my first exposure to Mortal Kombat. Because I remember one of my relatives like brought the game home and it was like, oh check out this cool new game that I got loaned from a friend. It's called Mortal Kombat. And it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was like this really fucking over-the-top fighting game. And we were more used to playing like Street Fighter at the time, and then we play that and it's like, whoa, this is really fucking different. And my relative who like had the game knew the cheat codes as well, so we could like unlock all the good stuff. Oh, this is going bad. Oh. Yes, death by punt. Oh. Oh, okay then. I thought she was gonna hit me there because of that. I tried to uppercut there, but I ended up, like, smacking with my fists. Yes, there we go. And there we go. Right, so you think we go back to the transition to the next fight? Nope. The next fight starts now. So here's the penultimate boss of the game, Goro. I'm surprised I got through the endurance rounds without too much trouble. Oh my god. So this, like, so you guys know that all the characters in this game, like the people in the costumes and stuff, were like digitized actors. Like they took pictures of people in costumes and like translated them into video game sprites. Well, this motherfucker right here is claymation. Like they actually like built this like model and like animated all the stuff out like with stop motion. So that's basically how this guy came into existence. You know, there's like one Mortal Kombat game that I want to stream at some point in the future. I forgot what it's called. It's Shaolin Monks on the PS2. Like, I have a copy of the game, but I've never fucking played it, and I want to. I've heard Shaolin Monks is great. And I have like a PS3 that can play PS2 games on it, so I could play it through that. Oh god, Clay Fighter 63 in a third now, that's a fucking video game. That's an awful game. Clay Fighter 63 in a third! The only good thing about that game is that it had a cameo with Earthworm Jim in it. That was like the only good thing about it. But that couldn't save a very... I don't even want to call it a mediocre fighter. I was about to say mediocre, but that's being generous. It's worse than that. It's like really bad. I don't think my jump kick strat is working very well against Goro. Oh yeah, that's right. Michael Buffer did do the announcer voice in that game, didn't he? That was the only other good thing, I guess. Oh wait, no, the jump kick is working. Oh. Yeah, get fucked. Oh shit. I love how when he punches you, it just like sends you flying to the other end of the arena. Oh no, he's blocked. You know, I've been thinking about this other game that also has, like, Michael Buffer doing the announcer. Like, fucking... Has anyone here ever heard of or played Ready to Rumble? It was like a fighting game on the Dreamcast. It's a really good game. It's a good arcade game. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Scorpion for the rest of this run. Yeah, Ready to Rumble Boxing. That game was pretty good. Like, they made like 2 of those on the Dreamcast, and then for a long time nothing happened, and then we got a 3rd one on the Wii, which... I've never played the Wii one, but I've heard it's really bad. And then that was it. That was the end of the franchise. Funnily enough, I think Midway also made those games, because Midway made the Mortal Kombat games up until a certain point. But yeah, Midway, you know, went the way of the dodo. I think all of their assets got bought by Warner Brothers. Oh hey, Warner Brothers should bring them back. I mean, they've been doing great with Mortal Kombat in the last, like, 10 years, so... I wouldn't mind seeing Warner Brothers, like, giving that franchise a little bit of dusting. Like, at the very least, give us remasters of 1 and 2. Like, those games I would love to see come back on modern consoles. I'd totally buy fucking Ready to Rumble Boxing 1 and 2 on Switch. Wasn't by the same team? Ah. So wait, who owns the rights to Ready to Rumble? Is it Warner Brothers or is it someone else? Why did I do that? I should have uppercutted. Sometimes my jumping strat works, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm just kind of like partially relying on my spear. But yeah, the reason I'm playing this game tonight, just because, like, one, I found out about these games being on GOG, G-O-G. But the other reason is because I can get through this game relatively quickly so that I can spend more time on Pokemon Legends Arceus tonight, because there's a lot to go through still in post-game. So once I'm done with this, we're just going to move on to that. There we go. There we go. You know what was really good about Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, like the sequel? That game had, like, celebrity cameos, like fucking Bill Clinton and Michael Jackson are in that game. If you could believe that. And I'm not talking, like, parody versions, like, the actual, like, people are in that game, and they had, like, their voices recorded specifically for that game. It was nuts that such a thing existed back in, like, what, early 2000s, like 20 years ago? Revolution was developed by AKI Corporation USA of all things, published by Atari. Huh. I did not know that. Oh! Oh, this ain't good. Yeah. Damn. Alright, let's try that again. Fuck. Again, I'm just going to be sticking with Scorpion for the remainder of this, so... hopefully it won't take me too many more tries to beat Goro. There we go. Oh fuck. Yeah, jumped a little bit too soon there. Blech. Atari picked up the rights instead of Warner Brothers. Oh, assuming they still own the rights, right? Okay then. So, is it like, so? I don't know who owns it then. So is it Atari or Warner Brothers? Who knows? Oh, there we go. All right, let's see if I can actually win this time. think I got it. Yes, there we go. You can't just jump kick like a fucking idiot. You have to, like, you know, be careful with what you're doing there. Right, so here's the final boss, Shang Tsung, who can transform to any character in the game. Shang Tsung looks really fucking weird in the first game. Like, when the second game rolled around, they really changed up his character design. In fact, I would say Shang Tsung probably has had the most, like, wildly varied, like, character design throughout the entire series. Like, 'cause they keep going back and forth with, like, how he looks in, like, different games. Not because he can, you know, shapeshift, like, I mean, just the base character keeps changing drastically. Whereas most of the other ones have, like, very, like, you know, consistent guidelines on what they should look like. Oh yeah, Shang Tsung can transform into Goro as well. As if you hadn't had enough of him. There we go. Wow, I actually uppercutted right through that. That worked. Also, potential epilepsy warning coming up, because I think there might be a flashing of colours if I beat the last boss. I know it does that in, like, certain versions of the game. I don't know about the DOS version. Of course, that's if I can beat him, so... Oh. Oh, okay then. Ah, fuck. So yeah, that sucked. Scorpion. I hate when he does that, like, fireball thing. Because when he fires 3 at once, you're just kind of stun-locked if you're not blocking the first one. Ow. So yeah, we'll be done with this within the hour. Like, probably 2 or 3 more attempts at this before I can finally beat him. Oh god. Oh, that is bullshit. Blech. Didn't even land a single hit on him that time. Scorpion. Too early. You know, I've been barely making use of the block button. I really should change that. I do love the sound of the soul fireballs that are being shot out by Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung a song. Nope. There we go. motherfucker. Yeah. Try that again. Shang Tsung can be a bitch. You know what I've never watched, but I would like to watch at some point? The Mortal Kombat cartoon that came out back in the late 90s. Damn it! That was so close. Like, I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually, like, sat down and watched any of the show. What was it called again? Defenders of Earthrealm? Something like that. And apparently it had, like, lore and stuff for, like, between Mortal Kombat 3 and 4. Something like Quan Chi, a character that was not introduced until Mortal Kombat 4, was in that show. And I remember Quan Chi looking a little bit doofy in that show as well. Like, he had a really, let's just say, a really interesting looking face. There's, like, one clip from that show. Oh, that's a nice pose. And pose for the fans. But yeah, there's like one clip from the Mortal Kombat cartoon that I remember where it's just like Quan Chi shouting for no reason. Like, he's not like shouting like a sentence, like he's just like going "Rah!" And he does like a really fucking dopey looking face. It's great. It's probably on YouTube. I'll see if I can look for that after this. I need to show that. Remind me to look that up if I, you know, if I don't beat this boss right now. Oh! The AI does that every time. I should have known. No, oh no, oh no. Ugh! I had the advantage there. I had the round 1 advantage. Squandered. Alright, let's try that again. I can still beat this within the hour. That's my goal. I've been playing this for like, what? About 45 minutes? 50 minutes? Yeah, get fucked. Jump kick strat, let's go. Oh, that is bull. You see how much damage that does if you don't block the first one? Might take the win here if I can do this. Never mind. Oh, that is such horseshit, that. You want to know what other Mortal Kombat piece of media is like something that ties into the lore of Mortal Kombat 4? Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. Yes, that game. Again, Quan Chi makes an appearance in that particular game. And I think the big boss character of Mortal Kombat 4 is also in that game. Shinnok, was it? I think. Oh god. I'm surprised that didn't connect to me there. There we go. I don't know if I will ever stream, if I will stream Mythologies, because that game seems really bad. Like, you have good Mortal Kombat games, you have mediocre ones, and then you have, like, downright bad, which Mythologies falls into the bad category. Oh. Damn. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Fuck. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, hey, Reptile. I didn't know you could show up during the final fight. Like, imagine pumping in like 1,000,000 quals trying to beat Shang Tsung and then you see that. I thought after Endurance Round 3 you wouldn't see Reptile anymore, but no, I guess he shows up in boss levels as well. Oh, fuck, I pressed kick too soon there, but it's okay. I didn't get punished too heavily for it. Ugh. Oof. It's like the AI knew exactly where to stand there. The PS1 version has unlockable bloopers. I did not know that, actually. Probably not tonight, but maybe in the future I'll have a look at those bloopers on stream, because that sounds like it would be fun. Oh! Ah! Damn it. I think I'm actually having a harder time beating Shang Tsung than I am, you know, beating Goro. Oh, fuck. There. Nice. I'm honestly surprised that worked. Right, I think I got it this time. Get ready for the epilepsy. Ugh. Oh my fucking god, what? Cheaped out? Oh, that did not just happen. Come on now. I'm still within an hour. Fuck. Of course. Yes! That's good CBT right there, yeah. Alright, this next one will be the one. I can feel it. I feel it. Oh, okay then. Never mind, I guess. Yeah, just stand there to taunt me. Alright. I'm determined. I'm gonna beat him. It's not a question of if, but when. Right. 1-0. Time for the decider. Alright, got the lead. Yes! There it is. Holy shit, that flashing. I warned you. I warned you that was gonna happen. You have defeated Shang Tsung. You're the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. Marked for death years ago by the Lin Kuei, Scorpion was mothered by Sub-Zero. He left behind a wife and child in his former life, but was allowed to return. With Scorpion's triumph in the tournament and new title of Grand Champion, can't read. The price he paid was very high, and all that fun stuff. Sorry, I kind of stumbled there, but you get to read that, I guess. Right, well there you go. I managed to beat the game within an hour, so that didn't take me too long. And here's the casting call, I guess. I wonder what these people, like these people that were like the actors for this game, I wonder what they're doing nowadays. Like, do they still have work in the industry, or? Like, I know Ed Boon, the director of Mortal Kombat, is still, like, directing the series. Like, he's still around. Not sure about John Tobias. Oh, there's the little shadows you see in the background. Sometimes that happens. Right, well I'm glad that I managed to finish that inside of like an hour, so we can check out the cheat menu real quick and then we can move on to Legends Arceus for a bit. There was somebody in the credits there called Pat Cox. John, hey. Hey. So yeah, Probe was the company who did the port for this game. Probe Software was like a porting company who like ported a number of games to a number of platforms. I'd say they did a good job with the DOS version, I guess, since that's the one I'm playing right now. Which I would assume this is like the closest to the arcade version you can get. I mean, it seems better than the console versions, like the SNES one's gimped and the Genesis one has like different music for some reason, but yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back here and let me refer to the, let's see, Mortal Kombat 1 cheats. Because I looked it up earlier and I wasn't sure if I was reading the right thing, but it seems kind of complicated. Let's see, Mortal Kombat PC cheats. Cheat mode, press F10 to access the menu setup, then hold shift and type in dip. Right, this part I know, like I've shown you guys this already. Right, now for the next step. Turn on one of the dip switches below to enable a cheat code. Oh, I see, right, okay, so the dip switches can also represent cheats in the game. One second, I'm reading, like, there's like some weird shit here that I'm reading regarding, like, how to enable the other cheats. Right, let's see. Right, I'm not sure if I can do it here. Let me see how this is spelled. Like, I've got to type something on the keyboard at a certain point, so... Right, okay, I know how to spell that. Just making sure. Did I do it right? I don't think I did. Seems like it didn't work. Maybe I can do it here? No. I'm like typing it multiple times, it's not doing anything. See, I'm seeing like a bunch of, like, I'm looking at game facts and I'm looking at like a bunch of different cheats, and it seems like inconsistent as to. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick. Hang on. Right, I'm just gonna do that so that I can go back to the title screen, because I think. Give me 1 second. Yes, I love when my headset audio only comes out one side. I need to get like a new headset. This one's on its way out. But yeah, I want to like try see if I can get a cheat to work. Bear with me. I need to wait for that. Like, I'm waiting for that certain screen to pop up, the one where you see the portraits, because I think that's where you do it. Right, here we go. Nope, I tried it, didn't work. Fucking hell. Right, GameFAQs is not giving me the information I desire, so I'm going to look at on a different website. Sorry about this. Right, let's see. Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, give me the DOS codes. Right, here we go. So, open setup menu by pressing F10. Tip switches. Wait. I don't. Yeah, this website doesn't seem to like the other cheat is like you type in Cthulhu, but I don't know why that one's not working, and I can't seem to find that one on this website. I wish this was more consistent. Right, hang on a second, I'm gonna. One moment. Yeah, sorry about this. I know this is kind of boring, but I'm gonna eventually figure this out, hopefully. Okay, that's enough of fucking GameFAQs. Like, I'm not going to the website anymore because their information is not what I'm looking for. Okay, wait a minute. There's actually, like, cheats listed on GOG.com on their forums. Let's see. Press F10. Let's see. Oh, this is different. Right, go to hold shift and type dip at the F10 screen. Did that? Wait. Sorry, I'm reading this and it's like, you know, when you're streaming and you're like trying to like read something and you just can't fucking take it in. It's always fun. So, okay, so from what I understand, there isn't a cheat menu for Mortal Kombat 1. Apparently it's for Mortal Kombat 2, I think. Mortal Kombat 1, the closest you get to cheats is the dip switch screen. Like, there's no, like, actual cheat menu. Right, so I guess I was mistaken then. I thought it was like the Genesis version where there was like a dedicated cheat menu, but I guess there's not. But yeah, the thing where you hold shift and type in dip to access the dip switches, that's apparently the closest you get to that. Right, okay, well that's good to know then, because I actually didn't know that. So, yeah, sorry for wasting everyone's time there at the end. But nonetheless, I did beat the game within the hour, and I'm glad that I did, even if the VOD ended up going for over an hour anyway, because I wasted time at the end, but you know, it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, that was Mortal Kombat on DOS, which, you know, not a bad port, and the GOG version like runs well, and once you like get your controller bindings to work, it works perfectly. So I will stream Mortal Kombat 2, 3, maybe 4, and I will possibly check out Trilogy as well, because I have all those games, like I bought them on GOG today. So yeah, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play some Mortal Kombat. It's a classic. And yeah, we will be doing more classic Mortal Kombat real soon. So I will just close this. And yeah, like I said, more Mortal Kombat at some point.